watched film yet on Vandy, but one of the top defenses in the country, one of the top defenses in the conference through 3 games. What do you know about them, and does that kind of open your eyes a little bit when you start getting into game prep, knowing how good their defense is?
Right, they're a good team. Their defense is really good. We're definitely going to have to bring our A game this week.
Bradley, you guys typically are very low-key, don't really say a whole lot about the opposing team, but Vandy has been quick, at least on the defensive side of the ball, to say some things. Do you guys hear stuff like that? Do you react to stuff like that, or what, when an opposing team talks a little trash?
I mean, that happens all the time. This is, it's not about who can talk more trash, it's about who can execute. We're just trying to go out and play our best game. No matter who it is, no matter what you do, what they do, we try to play up to our standard.
Is that something you kind of get used to at Alabama, and you see it in student sections all over the country? We want Bama. I mean, when you played Alabama, is trash talk just part of the deal?
Yeah, I mean, it happens everywhere. No matter where you play, people are going to talk trash. But you just move forward and you try to execute. You can't play with emotion in this game. You can't let your head get rattled with different aspects outside of football. It has to be. It's about football. This is what it's about. It's about executing. It's not about anything else.
You take things one game at a time, but I mean, is there excitement about the SEC opener and opening conference play this week?
Sorry, Sam.
I know you take things one game at a time, but with this being the SEC opener, is that exciting? This is your last SEC opener, for you personally.
Right. It's great. We're in the SEC play now, and we progress and we keep progressing, and hopefully that trend will continue. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to be our best every day, better than the day before.
As one of the older guys, is that something you maybe emphasize to those younger guys, maybe the freshmen? Just things are different now. We're entering into SEC play, or like maybe the speed or anything, or no?
No, I mean, like I said, we're always trying to play our best game at the time. It's not about looking forward down the road to Auburn or Mercer or whatever it is. It's about in the moment right now, like who we're playing. Just focus on them.
Bradley, Vanderbilt will jump around and do a lot of stuff that you got to read and then communicate. Kind of talk about that a little bit. They try to confuse offensive linemen a lot, moving around.
Right. Yeah, we have to be stronger communication. It happens every week. People are going to shift, people are going to move, but you have to be able to go out and execute, even without maybe even saying something to your fellow offensive lineman. You all have to be on the same page.
Is more following you in this particular game, or not? Or is it just normal?
I mean, it's pretty normal. I have to be clear with my communication. We have to know what they're going to do. We have to know some of their keys and different things like that. But for the most part, it's about the entire offensive line play, the whole offense's play.
Maybe put into where viewers may not know as much, but that's where the film work really comes into play, where you see the movement and learn their tendencies throughout the week, right?
Right. Yes, sir. Like I said, you pick up on keys and different things that they do. That's a big part of his film review.
Anything else? Thanks, Bose.